Alright guys, we are working on the monster LED that I showed you guys that was in the bag of goodies for projects. This one here, I got this at Walmart. It was actually in the home electronics section. I think it's made to be plugged into like the USB of your TV or something like that and then controlled. But this is all real simple, guys. This is nothing difficult about what goes on here. They use this USB plug, but all they're really doing inside there is running on the DC just a hot and a ground here, and the red in this case is hot and the black in that case is the ground, and that's what they're running into this controller box. There's the 4-pin for the LED. I know that this works. I've already tested it out, guys. I knew that it was going to work before I did this, but I always double check to make sure. I never really get too confident. But that's this here. I think it's like 10 bucks at Walmart. It might be a few bucks more than that, but it was in the home section. That's where I picked that up at, and it comes all wrapped up with this stuff, guys. There's the LED itself. So this is what we're working on. Right here you can see I took out the column. Had one screw here, took it out with Phillips screwdriver. It may be different for your vehicle, but let's see. Alright, I took off the column cover, and pretty much what we're going to do, guys, is all the way up in here where the column meets the headrest, I'm going to shove that box down there, run the lead to the LED light there and the IR sensor. The 12 volt hot and ground will come down this column, down along this dashboard into this panel here, and I'll draw power and ground from one of the switches there. So that's real simple. That'll go in, and that LED will run across the inside here, across the top of the inside of the Sunstrip. So that's what we're going to be doing with that, guys. Wow, that's really bright, huh? Let's flip this. That's a little better. Okay. So that's what we're doing with that, guys. We're going to run this RGB LED across the top of the front of the headliner, and we're going to run the box up inside the headliner. We're going to try to avoid this airbag. I don't know if all vehicles have that. I don't want to set that off. Jesus. I definitely don't want to set that off. So we're going to be careful around the airbag, make sure everything's out of the way of it. Stuff it up in the headliner, make sure that the IR sensor is out and the connection for the LED is out, and then we'll get the column back in. And once we get to that point, guys, we give you another look. We'll make sure the box has power. We'll plug the LED in, give you a look, and let you see what's going on there. This is really a very simple project, guys. If you want to look again at the USB connectors, I'll flip the camera around and give you guys another look at what I did. I promise it's really simple. Most USBs have 4 wires inside. These are just running off the DC side of that, and they're not pulling very much current at all. So what's going on here is real simple, guys. About as simple as it gets. So I'll give you another look and show you what I did, maybe a little more. Okay, this box came with this wire connected to the end of this wire. If you can see in there, which you probably can't for crap. Oh, there we go, not too bad. You can see the red and black wire inside the insulation. It's the same wire. Pretty much all they're doing, if you see these 2 holes here in this USB plug, all they're doing on the inside of here, I don't know if you can see, this is probably a better angle, there are 4 pins. Each one of those pins, different wire, but they're using the outsides here. I'm not sure which is hot and ground. You'd have to use a multimeter to figure that out, but that's kind of irrelevant, because once you cut it, you can use just a regular pair of 12 volt strippers. These are about as generic as it gets. You can pick these up almost anywhere. Lord knows where I got those, probably at work somewhere. And then I just stripped the wire back, or the insulation back off the wire, and inside I had another black insulated wire. just from experience, I know that that's going to be my ground in this case, and from experience I know that this red is going to be my hot. You can try it both ways, guys. If you have different colors, you know, you might have a purple or a blue or something in there. Usually your brighter color is going to be your hot, and then your darker color will be your ground, but that's not true in all cases. Like you may have a white, and that white may be a hot, but depending on the other color, it may be a ground as well. So you have to be careful if they're different colors, but these were real simple for me, guys. Red, black, hot, ground. I mean, come on, that's as simple as electric as it gets. I got lucky. If your color's different, I don't know, I'd say Google it, look it up if you really don't know, or just guess. I mean, I suppose you could flip it back and forth either way. You may damage your equipment, but it might be unlikely. But anyway, we're going to get this in, guys, and we'll be right back.
We stand out like bird shit on a black shoe.